Good afternoon everyone, welcome to my live stream from over here in Alcudia. Now please, this is so important, let me know if you can hear me, let me know what the mic sounds like. I've got the story here. Now you can see where I am. I'm right over on the other side of the Bellevue area. I'm over on the Bellevue Lagamonte side of the lake this evening, which is where we are starting the live stream. I'm just going to pan the camera around. Let me know if you can hear me, folks. Fingers crossed. Paul, I can see you saying, oh, she's late again. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky. Sound and vision's good, brilliant, okay, thank goodness for that, oh my goodness. Whoop. Guys, welcome to my live stream this evening from over here in Alcudia. But first of all, before I start, I have to say a few thank yous for the super chats that I can see waiting for me. I'm going to have to scroll through them. There are quite a few here. First of all, I have to say a big thanks to Tommy, a big thanks to James, and a massive, huge, extra big thanks as well to Dave for coming to help moderate this live stream this evening. So thanks very much, Dave, for joining, and thanks for your super chat too, because well, I'll be buying you lunch when you're over. But also thank you too, let me just scroll through. You can see my finger there scrolling on screen. Gurkhan, thank you for your super chat. Wayne, thank you for yours. John P, thank you for yours, and Jules and Gaz as well, thank you very much for your super chat. And oh, that's you, Dave. Right, anyway, let's get on with the live stream this evening. You can see I'm down here, right just outside the Lagamonte Hotel. It's actually quite lively behind me because any regulars will know what lies behind me. And we've got the Jolly Roger, which is a fantastic establishment, which I'll tell you about in just a moment. Now, I've got plenty of content coming out on my channel this week as well. I was supposed to have a video out earlier today. I went to go and film the protest that took place over in the Playa de Palma this morning. My mic broke. I could not believe it, and my mic broke at the time when I was filming and it didn't record the interviews. I'm absolutely gutted, but I do have some b-roll and I'm going to talk about the protest tomorrow in my update, so make sure you watch my Monday update tomorrow and I'll let you know what happens from my perspective. Anyway, let's turn the camera around. Let's see what's going on this evening. I can just see another super chat has just come in. Gavin, thank you very much for your super chat this evening. Very much appreciated. Now, if you are staying over by the Lagamonte, can you see that there's a path here that comes right the way around the lake? You can see the sun's just starting to go down. We're starting to have slightly shorter days over here in Mallorca, which I'm not complaining about because it just means that it gets a bit cooler a little bit quicker because it's just been so hot recently. Oh my goodness, has it been hot? But anyway, let's walk up the side of the Jolly Roger and I'm going to tell you more about this place right behind me too. And I'll go through the chat as well. We'll see who's in the chat box this evening. Now, the Jolly Roger is a fantastic place to go to, particularly on the Sunday, and particularly for anyone that doesn't have a swimming pool. If you're renting an apartment over here, you've got a private rental, and you want somewhere to go with the pool, well, this is the place to come to. They do a rock around the pool on the Sunday. They've got live music. Steak night on a Thursday night. The pool also stays open until 9 p.m, which is amazing, and the hotel swimming pools close pretty early. But it looks like really good value. Look, you've got meals here for around 9 to 15 euros. They've got a seating area in the front, the pool's out round the back, they've got a pub inside as well. And I know many of my regulars also come here too, so this is a pretty good bet. But we're going to walk down now. We're going to head on down to Alcudia Strip. We're going to see how busy it is, and this is going to be the busiest you're going to find it at any point in the year because we're right in peak season here. And where's that dog? It's on the other side of the fence. Oh goodness. Yeah, we're here in peak season and it's going to be the busiest week over here in terms of tourism for this year. I'm just going to give my lens a quick polish. It's the sun and the glare. Just 1 second, guys. I'll just give that lens a bit of a polish. It isn't it? We've got this evening glow tonight. You can still see they're running the horses and the carts, which is a bit unusual. I thought they're going to replace them with electric carts. Let me dive on into the chat as well. Let me just see who we've got on this evening and who is watching. I'm going to get as far as I can get in this live stream tonight. There's literally no guarantees. I've literally melted away after heading down to La Playa de Palma this morning and just basically wasting my time, which is such a shame. But we'll see how far we get this evening. I'm just going to buzz up through the chat as well. What have we got down here? Now, I don't often come down this side of the Alcudia strip. In fact, I don't think I've ever started my live stream from over here. But you can see how far away you are from, if you are staying over the Lagamonte way, you can see how far you are from the main area with the bars and the restaurants from Pero Massi from the strip area. And your closest restaurant here is going to be the Tivoli, which is right to my right hand side. Let me just quickly zoom up through the chat. David, good evening. David Carby, thank you very much for moderating this evening as well. Just want to say a big thank you as well to Glenn as well, Bus Driver Walking. He's got the YouTube channel Bus Driver Walking, and to Louise from Southwest Sundays too. And Dave as well, I think you also have a YouTube channel, Dragonfly Promotions. I don't know whether you add content to it, but if you do, go and check out Dave's site. He's also an amazing photographer from up in the Highlands of Scotland. So Dave, feel free to drop any links you wish into the live chat. Anyway, I can smell some wonderful food coming out of the Tivoli here. Goodness me. I think they've got quite a nice grill on and it's looking busy. John and Marie, oh bless you, 48 days to go. Goodness me, it's just about a month and a half I think, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Now, you know that I normally start my live streams from just over the way here on the other side of the Bellevue complex, but we're going to turn down here. And the temperature here at the pharmacy says it's 34 degrees. To be honest, it all kinds of feels the same after a while. It's just hot, it's just boiling. I'm on the brink of having enough of summer, having been in it for quite a few months. So anyway, let's walk down. I'm just coming by the Colbert supermarket, which is a fantastic resource here for anyone staying up this end of Alcudia. Any of the Bellevue hotels, you've got a huge supermarket here, and they do food, and they also do a little bit of takeaway food as well, in case you're strapped for a meal at any point. And last year, well, it stayed open pretty much year round. Just coming up to Champions here. It's open till 2 a.m. And the bus stop here. Now the 322 bus comes by here as well. Let's just take a quick look at Champions. I've got the sun going down behind me, so it's a little bit on the glary side, which is why I always tend to walk in this direction whenever I'm doing a live stream. I've just seen a comment there, Paul, stop moaning. Yeah, I know. I've been a bit moany the past few days, I have to admit, especially today when my mic broke. I was definitely moaning about that. And in fact, I said a few stronger words than that, but I've just ordered some decent quality mics. Seeing as I seem to be doing this YouTube thing quite a lot, I think they're worth the investment. So thanks for the super chats today, because they're actually going to hopefully go towards the cost of my new mic, so thank you very much. Goodness me, look, we've got a bit of a development over here at the Luna's Bar and Grill. They've got building materials to my right hand side. We also have a seating area which you can't see. Look at that, look at the sun's just glaring. There's the seating area right outside that little pop-up Argentinian place too. Which you can't see, look, I'm trying to show it to you, but the sun's just blinding it out there right in front of me. Could we be seeing at Luna's Bar and Grill finish for next summer? Who knows? Glyn, I can see you're in the chat this evening. Good evening. I hope you're having a nice Sunday over there. I also hear that you guys are getting some of this hot weather that we've been enjoying as well in the next few days over in the UK and in Northern Europe too. it's not as fun in the UK, is it, when it's hot, because the houses just aren't built for the hot weather, and you don't have things like aircon and stuff. So that's one thing we have to be grateful for. Apart from the fact my fan actually broke during the middle of the night as well. I've had a bit of a technological breakdown over the past 24 hours actually. That's why I'm hoping this live stream, hopefully I'll make it to the end of this as well and nothing happens on this live either. But let's see. And we can see people are out for dinner this evening. Let me have a quick look up the chat. See lots of people there. Gurkhan, you've watched videos of Mallorca from the 70s. Mallorca has changed a lot since then. I know, it's changed an awful lot. Even when we started coming over in the 1980s, it's really, really changed too. Is Julio doing the pancakes already? Yes, he is. This might have to be my dinner this evening. Don't tell my daughter. Hola, ¿qué tal, Julio? ¿Qué tal? Tony, thank you so much for your super chat this evening. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your super chat tonight. Yeah, we're getting the pro mics in. Up till now, I've been using a couple of really cheap €15 mics, which I don't think that's a great idea. So this winter I'm actually going to try and work on improving the quality of my vlogs. It's going to make such a difference actually for you guys watching too. I'm just going to give you some views up here. Let me just stand on the corners. We've got a trail of people coming over. Let me just have a quick look through the chat. Maria, bless you. Yes, please everyone hit the like button. I really appreciate it if you could like this live stream. It'll roll it out to others. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, even if you have been on holiday. I appreciate we're right in peak season now, or if you're thinking about coming on holiday, I'm going to have lots of information coming out for you as we go on until the latter end of the season. But for now we're in peak season. I'm guessing quite a few of you are actually on holiday as well. And lots of you I know have got holidays coming up as well. What are the temperatures at the moment? You're going to Puerto Poyensa at the end of August. At the moment it's hot. We've had over Palma Way today, we've had about 36 degrees or something horrendous. Over here it's not so bad, it's a little bit cooler. You're going to find Poyensa Alcudia Way to be a shade cooler than in the southwest. And it's currently, I think last time I looked, it's about 29-30 at the moment. Let's keep walking down. Alex, good evening, how are you doing? Do I know how old Julio is? I don't actually. Never ask anyone's age. It's not important to me anyway, but I think he does a great job. He does a great job doing the pancakes. Alan from the YouTube channel Alan's Homemade Vlogs, good evening. I wonder if we're going to walk past your old apartment. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Now let me know, how is the audio? We've got a bit of an offshore breeze or an onshore breeze blowing this evening. I'm going to walk down probably more resort side until we get into the more sheltered area of the port. Just coming up by the Loro Verde here. Amanda, hello, good evening. Yes, and thank you Amanda from the Facebook group for coming to also help mod as well this evening. Yes, we've got anyone wanting to know what the weather is going to be like end of the month, September, October, November, whatever. I've got videos and updates from last year. I've got the weather in Mallorca in the autumn as well. I've got that video. And it's hard to know actually because we've had a slightly different start to the summer this year. It's been a little bit of a cooler start to the summer, but will that heat extend on into September? Probably. It feels like it's ongoing. Just coming up by the tavern. I think I was criticised in one video for calling it the Irish tavern, but this is the tavern, which is an Irish pub. So there you have it. You have to let me know what you think, whether you think it's busy or not over here as well. Oh, Will, you've just seen me walk past Pizza Ancelo, your 10-year-old son was super excited to see you. And he waved. I don't think you looked in. Oh, I'm sorry. Should come and say hello. Catch me up if you can. Bless you. And we are over 300 people on this live stream this evening. Thanks so much for joining me. It was a toss-up today between coming to Alcudia or heading over to Calabona way, but the distance with the driving actually won it for me today. And also I had one other video to make before this live stream started, which I had to make from over here. It's quite an important video, so stay tuned for this week as well to catch that. I was asked actually if I'd been out when I'm next going back to Calabona. I'm not sure just yet, but I need it to be a little bit on the cooler side, because if I'm going to travel that way I need to make several videos just to pay for the petrol. And it's very, very hard to actually walk around those really hot resorts as well, and because it's such a huge area that I kind of need it to just be a bit cooler. James, good evening. You've just taken Callum for dinner, jolly good. Hope you had a nice meal. We've got some holidaymakers coming to Santa Ponsa as well, brilliant. Dave, Dave Webster, you're asking me if there's still a fairground in the Bellevue complex. I know that they've got several activities there, so they've got things like go-karting and whatever, but anyone who stayed over in the Bellevue, I didn't start live over there this evening. I can't remember there being a fairground, to be honest, but they've got various little fairground rides. They've got quite a few fairground rides in all the little bars, and even coming down Alcudia Strip too. Someone's mentioning possible thunderstorms this week. I'll give you my weather update from tomorrow. I'm gonna hang off before mentioning any kind of weather alert, because you know what the weather's like here, it changes so quickly. So of course they put it in the papers, but let's see, I'm gonna give it another day or so. Now, it does feel very busy down here. I don't know what you guys sort of think, but it's quite incredible for peak season over here. And even though it's 7:45 approximately, it's pretty busy. Restaurants are looking pretty busy too. Let's see what happens when we head a little bit further down. Also, another reason for coming to Alcudia is always in September you get this wind picking up as well. It's very hard to get a non-windy day, and well, it's breezy this evening actually. Wasn't supposed to be when I last looked, but it is a little bit tonight. Okay, so we're down on the main road here. If we go off in that direction, we head towards Camp Picafor. If we head on to our left, we're going to head down towards Alcudia Port, which is the direction we're going to go in this evening. Let's see how far we get going down. And we've got some roadworks, mid-season, peak season roadworks going on over here. Chris, good evening, lovely to see you here. Are you still coming over to Alcudia regularly? Esther, my goodness me, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Very much appreciated. Just seen that fly onto the screen as well. I think hopefully after this week, any extreme heat will subside a little bit. It's probably going to head up towards Northern Europe, but it should be a little bit better in terms of being able to get out and sightsee as we head towards the end of the month. keep walking down. My goodness me, look, check this out. Got some big roadworks going on down here. Not something you normally see during peak season, actually, but we've got them right outside, and I'm just coming up past the boutique gelato ice cream place. It used to be super cheap and now isn't. But still lots of people out this evening. I don't know how far these roadworks are going to extend down, or whether it's just this particular area here. Paul, when am I seeing the Mac Master again? Well, I think he's off stateside at the moment, isn't he? So not for the foreseeable. I know he's got plenty of plans, lots of big trips lined up. I'm not quite sure whether it's worth his while to head on back to Mallorca again. Who knows? Who knows where the Mac Master goes? Ian, bless you. Ian and Christina, have a cool drink. You deserve it. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I've got a cool drink with me. I'm going to put this towards my mics. Thank you very much. And hopefully that'll be one step into improving the quality of the video, especially when we get lots of winds, which we do as we head on into the autumn. When we get the autumn weather, the wind tends to pick up a bit as well. Should hopefully make recording a little bit easier and having more reliable equipment as well. Glyn, I've got no idea why they're doing roadworks in peak season. Maybe something's broken. Warren, you've just passed me on Alcudia Strip. You're waiting for a bus, as usual. Oh my goodness. And Chris, when you're over, you tend to use the buses. I don't blame you, to be honest. I've got an update. Well, I've got another video coming out this week, but I would say wherever possible, try and use the buses. You may miss a bus and then have to get the next one, or just use other means to get around, particularly on this side of the island, because in peak season the taxis aren't particularly great. Paul, thank you so much. Always late to the live streams, but you've super chatted me anyway. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. Yeah, do you know what? I'm a terrible time. I do my best. All I can say is I'm really doing my best, especially this summer. I don't know why. I've started daily vlogging and I can't keep it up. That's all I can say. I think I've managed to go for a couple of weeks putting out a video every single day, and I can't keep this up. It's crazy. I don't know how some of the other YouTubers do it, to be honest. But anyway, you can't see anything down this street just because of where the sun is. Let's see if we can. Here we go, look. The sun's going down and you can see a little bit less, a little bit more, hardly anything. David, yeah, do you know what? It's a lovely afternoon for a walk, and I'm actually quite glad of the sea breeze. I just hope the audio's holding out. Question from Sharpie. Hello, Sharpie. Have I visited the Safari Zoo at Sakoma? It's good, and is it good value for money? I know absolutely nothing about the Safari Zoo in Sakoma, actually. Yeah, I don't really want to comment, to be honest, about that, because I've heard things in the past about it. I don't know. Maybe if anyone has been, you guys comment. You guys let me know what you think of it. But I can't really comment because I haven't been and I don't know very much about it. Joe and Sue from sunny Newcastle, good afternoon. I'm glad you guys have got some sunshine over there finally. Chantel from the Netherlands, you're back for another live. Lovely to have you back. And from Frog Lady, I can't read that. Thanks for walking and filming in the heat. Goodness. Tell you what, it's the best option work-wise I think I have at the moment, which is a bit crazy, but anyway, I do enjoy it. Normally 99% of the time I enjoy it, just not these past few days when it has been so hot. But I'm going to get up and out early tomorrow. I've got a few more days of really high temperatures, and then it's going to cool down a little bit, hopefully. Right, so we are coming up past, I haven't pointed very many places out on the way. I do apologise. We've come steaming past the Iberostar, the Ciudad Blanca Hotel, and we're heading in the direction of the BQ Delfín Azul, which is right in front of me here. Ah, Simon, you're staying in the Port Blue. Do you go to Alcudia or Puerto Poyensa? What do you mean by bus? Or not quite sure what you mean by that. Ah, Laura and Kenneth, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Chantal, your daughter is at a restaurant right near here. Is she? That's brilliant. There seem to be so many more shops as well popping up all over the place. I just have to say, Alcudia is absolutely ram-packed full of these spa shops. I'm sure more of them have opened up. Absolutely positive of it. And also because we are just literally a block away from the beach, without having any chiringuitos on the beach as well, you're not going to have problems getting cold drinks over here. You can just come up to this main road. Look, here's some views coming down, and it's almost invisible. Wow, someone's saying it's 44 degrees in Benidorm. Do you know what? I was watching Benidorm stuff actually, Lucy from Benidorm stuff the other day, and she was saying that like a lot of the bars, the main strip over there isn't particularly busy in August because it's just too hot for people to come over drinking and partying, and it normally gets busy in the autumn, which is actually really interesting. You thought it would have been absolutely ram-packed in the summer, but apparently it isn't. Oh, this looks nice. Look, De Napoli Pizzeria. This looks rather good. Looks like they've refurbished this area as well. They've also got a burger place right next door as well. Got to say actually, when you're out and about, if you're coming over here to eat, always check TripAdvisor reviews before you eat. We got stung in the restaurant last night. My daughter and I went up to Port de Soyer and for dinner, and I've got to say it wasn't great, and I kind of wish we properly read those TripAdvisor reviews. Some places are better than others, and of course I'm not going to slay anyone's business over here. I can't do that because I live here, but I would say when you go out, check those reviews. Come and ask on the Facebook group as well for recommendations. We've got lots of people, we've got over 20,000 people on a part of the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook group. If you want recommendations for whatever, I'm sure people can give them to you. And here's the BQ Delfín Azul. If you haven't seen my video review of this hotel, it is on the channel, but it's a fab hotel. And I have seen in the chat here that someone's actually heading off to stay there too. It's a brilliant hotel, just around the corner from the beach, on the main road and surrounded by stuff. Ah, Simon, you're saying, you're staying at the Port Blue. Where do you think are the best places to eat, Alcudia or Puerto Poyensa? Really good question. Both places have, I'm going to be diplomatic here and say that both, I'm going to be diplomatic here and just say that both places do have amazing restaurants. Depends what you want really. Also, I want to just wish Tony Clark over in Santa Ponsa as well a very happy holiday. Dave, thank you very much for recommending the videos. Paul, you're saying, staying in Poyensa soon, is the road to Formentor closed? there are restrictions in place for traffic. I made a video about it last year. Go and check out what those restrictions are. I've also got a website article about it too. Same applies this year, just with the volume of traffic. They do have a system in place where they'll close that road if too many cars have gone up it during the day. But go and check it out. My advice is to get the local bus up there. It goes from Porto Poyensa, I think it's the 334, quite possibly. Now look, even on this side of Alcudia, you've got lots of restaurants. You've got the Puentecito across the road. This is the area heading down to the beach. I'm going to keep going a little bit further along. I'm not going to cross here. I'm going to take you right down to the end. I was asked actually if I could walk through this resort area just to show off some of the bars and the restaurants. So just to give you an idea. So they've got a nice little seating area here too. And of course with the amount of holidaymakers that we have over here, you're going to have plenty of choice. We're outside the Fox's Arms British pub here. Oh yes, Paul, I'm definitely going to be looking back through the comments later. I've been trying, and also if you have left a comment on the channel, I will get around to reading it. I often I tend to like to try and respond to them rather than just hearting them, but it's not always possible. But I do see all the comments. Right, we will hit the beach in this video, but we're going to just head round the back because I want to show you, particularly from the Delfin Azul, what's down this side as well. And if you're into your nightclubs too, I'll just show you a pharmacy as well to my left if you ever need it. But you've got some extra services down this side of Alcudia Beach Resort too. Let's go and have a look as we head on down into the port. Just pan the camera left here. Got this really hazy look on the resort this evening. What's Milor and Calador like? Go and check out the videos, both fab places. I've noticed actually I've got a lot of holidaymakers who either absolutely love Calador and won't go anywhere else. Same goes as well for Calabona, Calamilor group as well. They'll only go there as well and not anywhere else. So go and check out the videos and see what you think you might like. Now we're coming into quite a busy area. We've actually come right the way around the back of the beach here. You can see across the road there's a toboggan bar just across the road here, and they've got a curly slide in here too. Another great place to take kids if you're in the area. You want to go for a drink and you want those kids to be occupied. Let me cross over here, but I can still show you. Well, there's just a little bit further in front of me too. But you can see how different Alcudia Strip is to some of the other resorts that I film in, just simply because of this main road that comes through it. But we're going to head down to the port area, which is much quieter, much less free of traffic. We've got this whole complex over here. There's a Burger King, there's also a nightclub just near Burger King over here too. We've got various restaurants and bars too, but also pretty importantly they've got a little supermarket too. This is a good, now it's got a little bit quieter, it's a little bit calmer. Am I going to the port? I know I'm nearly winding up at the sports centre, aren't I? That's hilarious. I'm going to turn down this road. We're going to head on to the beach in just a second. But I thought I'd just show this area. So I'm not doing the same live stream each time, just to show you what's up this end of town. But if you are into clubbing and you do want a nightclub, then there is a nightclub in this building too. It's right kind of above Burger King. And also we are just down this road too, you're going to find Club Mac, which has the Hydro Park water park as well. And this will give you an idea roughly how far the walk is down towards the port. You can see actually right in the distance there, look. So can I zoom in? Can I zoom in on this? You can just see the edge of the water park there. That's Hydro Park Water Park, which is kind of part of right next door to Club Mac. We're going to head in this direction and we're actually going to cut down onto the beach. But to do that, I'm just going to walk down a little bit further down this road. Kevin, you're saying you're over in Palma Nova for the next 7 days and you hope to meet up at some stage. Pretty sure I'll be down Palma Nova way. Actually, can't arrange to meet anyone, but you will see me, you can't miss me. I'm one of the only people walking around with a selfie stick talking to myself, so some people may say it's a sign of madness, but yeah, you can't miss me basically. So hola, ¿qué tal? Here we go. Actually, do you know what? We passed these guys. So we're getting their safari bike rental a little bit further on in that Alcudia strip. But look, you can see they're coming down towards the ports, and there's a safe space for them to pedal down to as well. So again, if you want to avoid those taxis, maybe get yourself one of these safari bikes and come down to the port for the evening, which I think they're doing. But they've got a ton of restaurants around here, and I know around this area too, they're very popular with locals as well. I see another question here. Do most places in resorts in Mallorca close from April, May? No, they open. That's when they're open. That's when they're open. A lot of Alcudia, very sadly, will close on the 31st of October. So on the 1st of November, it's literally one day from the next. You'll see things close down. And then it'll be tumbleweeds blowing through the resort until Easter next year. So things tend to start very slowly opening up in around Easter, and then everything starts opening up for the beginning of the summer season. I am wearing my cap, yes, just because I've got the sun. I started this live stream facing the sun. I just can't bear it. Sorry. When do the summer holidays finish over here? Good question, Glyn. Good question. The eternal summer holidays that we have over here for my daughter finish at the end of the first week of September. They go in for a day and then they're back properly around the 10th or the 11th or something like that. So they've got basically another calendar month to go. I've got to admit, it hasn't been easy, and I know other parents are in the same position as well, but it's working and doing the whole childcare thing, and you know, trying to have some quality time with your kids as well. It's always a challenge. Summer's always a challenge over here. Right, should we try and get onto the beach, or should we go down the next one? How far away? No, I'll go down the next one. There's a better entrance to the beach. I apologise for walking along the main road here, but you can at least get an idea. I'm kind of walking down the bus route as well that comes down towards the port. But if you are staying around here, and I can see a Safiro hotel across the way, this is going to be a good point of reference. Right, we're going to dive off down there. Keith Grand, thank you very much. I didn't know you're on the live this evening. Thank you very much for your super chat as well this evening. It's very kind of you. Does it get cold in the winter? And what source of heating do I use? It doesn't really get that cold. It can get cold. It gets more humid and cold than anything. And I've got those what do you call them, like air conditioning units that run either hot or cold air, and they're actually the cheapest to run over here. And I think I put the heating on for about 1 week this year, if that. So I can't really remember using it very much. Maybe put it on once or twice, maybe for a few nights, I can't remember. But you really don't need it over here because we just don't have the cold temperatures that you get in Northern Europe. It keeps saying that though, it has snowed in the past, and I have made videos about that, so. Should we go down that road? No, we're going to walk down one more. So we're just also coming up to the Alcudia Garden Hotel in front of me. You can just see it, the Palm Garden right in front of me here. And this is another main area. We're going to find a lot of the hotels. We've got another Globalis hotel down here. Alan, thank you so much for your super chat this evening. It's great to see what's going on in Mallorca before you get there. Only 36 days until you come over. Brilliant, and thank you very much for that. That really is, once again, I always say it, very much appreciated. Right, we're definitely going to take a right now. Let's go down onto the beach. Enough of all this road. I can't believe I kind of like powered my way down here and realised we haven't actually seen the beach this evening, but let's go and get some nice views. It was a little bit breezier earlier, so I think it's going to be a lot calmer down on Alcudia beach. And then we're going to take a look at some of the chats as well, while you guys look at the sea. Check this out. Do you know what? I saw this parked here. My friend's been over with her family. I think I mentioned it in my last live stream, and we parked up here last week, and they've got this, I've never seen this Alcudia city tour bus. Has anyone been on it? It seems to reside over here. I don't know, it must be one of the big pickup points. Never even heard of it before until I saw it last weekend. Matthew, bless you. Will I be around Porto Poyensa at the end of August? Unlikely, but I'll let you know why next weekend. If you're sticking around into September, quite possibly. Right, so we should get some really lovely views of Alcudia beach now, just as the sun is starting to go down. And hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler as well. And we're also going to have a quick look at these beach bars as well, see how far they're coming along. Haven't been the greatest addition to the beach, I must say. They're quite, let's hope they look a lot better when they're finished, but they're huge big monstrosities. Let's go down towards the water. A lot of people are heading out now. They're walking down the blue path on the way into Alcudia tonight. We're going to head off in this direction in just a second on the far side of Alcudia beach. And across the way here we've got the Alcudia Mar as well. I think it's the Alcudia Mar Hotel. And because it's a Sunday, look, we've got lots of residents out on the beach. I can see someone's come down to have a party, which is really lovely, but look, the sun's just gone down in the distance from where we're standing. Let's head off in this direction. I'll have a look up the beach in just a second. I can hear some Spanish music playing out next to me. Let's have a look. Diane, good evening. I didn't see you on the live either tonight, but thank you for being here. Perdona. Let's have a look down the beach. It's a nice time of night actually. You always see a lot of people coming down to take photos this time of the evening. Guys, I'm just going to take off my sandals and go in the water. I'm boiling. Hold on. Although not completely in the water, just like I just want to paddle through a bit. Just cool down. Oh my goodness. So hot. Look, just looking up the side of Alcudia beach, you can see where we've come from. I think I'm going to try and zoom in. Let me just throw my sandals on the sand. Should have worn my flip-flops. Anyway, if I zoom in, you can see where we've come from. This hotel here is the Paraiso, and that lies right at the end of Alcudia Strip. And we've basically walked down the back here. Don't break my phone, Glyn, don't. Do you know, I've had one of those days. They say things come in threes, don't they? I wonder what I'm going to get home to. Seriously. I'm just going to wade in a little bit, just to cool off. Oh, that's so nice. If I just keep going, I'll end up in Mallorca actually, but just to give you a few views back to the beach here. Look, you can see the setting sun over here. We will get down to the lookout. I'm not quite sure how much of a sunset we'll see, but I think we're getting it here. Hope someone doesn't walk off with my sandals actually, which I've just left on the beach somewhere. Do you know what, the sea here is so warm. Oh my goodness, it's like literally roasting in here. Anyway, look, if I keep going in this direction as I wade through the water, we'll end up right in Alcudia port that way. But we're going to go head on back to the beach. I'm just outside of the Viva Golf Hotel. Check this out. Come on, let's go back into the shore. No lifeguards to save me this evening. Oh my goodness. Look at it, it's really shallow here. Actually, you can see how shallow it is. It's a fantastic beach for families if you're coming over. It's just literally the best beach. Right, my sandals are here. I'm now soaking wet. Hold on a second. Let's grab my sandals. I don't think anyone would want these. But anyway, let's head on down. In fact, I might just wade through the sea. Let me just do a quick hand swap on the phone. That has cooled me down a little bit, I have to say. But it's still very, very busy down here. It's actually incredible. Let me just kind of go back into the water a bit. You have so many people. Do you know what? This is more like an aqua aerobics lesson because it's actually quite hard to walk through the sea at the same pace as walking. We'll head on back to the beach. Hold on. Jackie, everything looks amazing, but it doesn't look that busy. Yeah, it's because most people are having dinner now. They're going to be in the hotels, having supper, having dinner, and a lot of people will be out later on to catch any of the nightlife. So there's always this kind of lull. Somebody commented actually, I think it's on the video from Puerto Poyensa, saying that Puerto Poyensa looked pretty dead when I walked through it. But that really is because people if they're on half boards, they're going to be having supper at this time of the evening. So you're not going to find too many people out and about. And also they're actually in the restaurants as well, rather than walking around. Most of the people we're seeing down here at the moment are going to be locals still on the beach. We stay on the beach until really late actually. Mosquito situation, still not too bad. Touch wood with that, because I don't know what it's going to be like this evening, but because we've got this little sea breeze blowing over tonight, it's actually not too bad, and I haven't seen any mosquitoes over here in Alcudia, not today anyway. Maybe they'll be out later. I might stick around to make an extra video later, but I've not seen anything. So Don't trip. Oh my goodness, this could so end up. Is Mallorca 1 hour ahead of the UK and Ireland? Yes, it is. Lois, you and your family and friends are here and would love to see me. Love to see me or you? No, me. We are out for dinner. Hang on a second. Around 20 minutes from where I currently am. I'll tell you where I'll be, Lois. I'm going to go to the end of Alcudia Port. I'm going to come back up through Alcudia Port, and then I will probably get the bus back to Alcudia because my car's up on the Alcudia strip, so I'll probably get the bus back there later. So yeah, so I'm going to be, after this stream's finished, I'll be Alcudia Portway for a bit, and then I'll be getting the bus just on that main road, and I'll head back towards the strip, and I'll be around there for a bit as well. May as well see how busy it gets later, and interestingly as well, if indeed it really is going to be busy. I've really slowed my pace down, I don't know. I feel like I've come out kind of in the middle of the beach here. Suzanne, hello. Have you been on holiday over here? I'm pretty sure you have been, actually. Let me know how your holiday was. Do my feet hurt doing that all that walking? No, they don't. Walking's good for you, actually. That's quite funny. I'd rather be walking around Mallorca than sitting in an office all day. I'll tell you that much. Look, over to my left-hand side here, we can see one of the beach bars. It is gigantic. It's huge. And I bet the apartment block actually doesn't really appreciate the views that because I'm pretty sure that's blocked someone's view. Audrey, bless you. Thank you so much for your super chat as well. Thank you very much. Hi from Adam and Russell, just come back from Alcudia, love your channel. Oh bless you, thank you. Glenn, be careful of the jellyfish. Haven't seen any up here actually. At least they haven't stung me. I don't know if there are always jellyfish somewhere on the islands, but not this evening. Guys, let me know how the audio is, because it's now blowing towards me. That's kind of the trouble with streaming over here in Alcudia. Either we have iffy reception or we have wind blowing down across Alcudia Bay, which is very nice if you're actually on the beach, but it's never fantastic live streaming conditions over here. The audio's good, thank goodness for that. So, somebody asked me, I think it's on the Facebook group, to go and have a look at the Alcudia Mar Hotel. I haven't, but I will zoom in. I'm not going to walk down there this evening. It's a few steps too far tonight. But look, you've got, it looks lovely. I mean, what's not to like about Alcudia Mar? The views are going to be incredible. You're going to get some lovely sunset views as well from over that way too. Kelsey, you're saying, are there many jellyfish on the island? At this time of year, at any point during the year, you may get jellyfish. They're all over the Med basically, and they may blow into one little cove one day. They may hang around for a day or two and then they blow back out again. But the lifeguards will put a flag on the beach if they see jellyfish in the area, or if anyone complains about being stung, but they're not the really dangerous ones. They may give you a nasty nip, but that's kind of about all. But you can notice actually, just looking at the time here, it's nearly 8:30 and we've lost light, or we're losing light. It's going to be dark pretty soon now, and the height of the summer has kind of passed us by. We're getting into, when we hit September, it's going to be autumn, and you notice the nights drawing in a bit. Ellie, oh bless you, thank you very much for your super chat this evening. That's super kind, thank you so much. thank you very much, guys, for sticking with me. My goodness, I think I've taken the long way round tonight. Okay, so we are starting to hit Alcudia port, and you can see how busy it is over here this evening. We're outside of Muddy's, we're outside of Savage, we're outside of Sagavina and the Chinese restaurant as well. And it's packed. From what I can see here, it's pretty packed. And of course, because they're going to have amazing views here. Look, check out the views that you're going to get across the water from those restaurants. Hear the music pumping out too. We've got all the bars as well, just on the far left-hand side as well. I'm going to say it as well, I always say it, book your table. Book your table before you go anywhere, if you've got your mind on somewhere, until much later on in the season when it quietens down a bit. But at the moment, it's been quite on the busy side in the restaurants, all the really good restaurants anyway. Right, let me just head onto the wall here and go and put my sandals on. The sand kind of turns a bit hard down here actually, so and pick up the pace. Let's head on over to the wall. I'll get my shoes on and we'll go down to the port. Now, the last time I was down here, which was last weekend, they had a little bit of a fiesta going on, which was absolutely brilliant. Let's see if they've still got some market stalls up, and let's go and see what the atmosphere is like tonight. Let me just quickly head on over to the wall. My goodness, the wind is really coming in now. It's very unusual, but look, we'll give you some nice final views of the beach. Maybe I should have just swum over, actually. Check this out, that's so pretty. Right, I'm coming up to the wall. The shoes are going on, the sandals are going on. Let me just park you guys here. Look, we've still got a little bit of a sunset actually. Oh! Ross, thank you so much. Oh goodness, I've just seen a couple of super chats come in. Ross, thank you so much for your super chat, and Frank as well. Thank you. Ross, you're saying you were here in July and you're trying to convince the rest of the family to go next year as it was amazing. Come back. There are lots of other places. I'm just going to park you guys here just while I put my sandals back on. Enjoy the view, talk amongst yourselves. Just give me 1 second. I've got sandy feet. There's nothing worse than sandy feet and sandals. Just bear with me. Right. The views aren't too bad tonight, I have to say. You've got to admit, this has got to be one of my favourite views, and you don't need, I mean, if you come over to Alcudia, you can spend as much money or as little money as you like as well. If you're travelling here on a budget, this wall that I'm sitting in, you can just come down here, sit on it with a few drinks that you get from the supermarket and enjoy the sunset. You don't need to spend a whole ton of cash. I know we've got lots of lovely beach bars over here, but while it does seem that Mallorca does seem to be a little bit prohibitive to many people over here on holiday, you can still have a good budget break. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Talking about a drink, I'm just going to have a very quick drink. Just bear with me. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. The sandals are on. I hope you're all still there, by the way. Yes, I still see we've got over 300 people on the live. Brilliant. Okay, let's get going. Gary, you're saying you were right here yesterday. Brilliant. Right, come on, let's head on through Alcudia port this evening. And it is looking busy. I'll just put my hat back in my bag as well. I don't think I need a hat out this evening. Right, so down Alcudia way, we have got the night market and the kind of kids fun area. look at this, look how busy it is. Oh my goodness, got loads of stalls that are up, down here. Are many of them open? Quite a few of them are open. Just hold the camera up so you can see. So if you're down here in Alcudia Port, have a wander down towards Alcudia Mar, even if you're not staying at the hotel. I'm just going to do a quick 360 around here. Let's just walk up to the centre. Now, when we were down here last weekend, there was a giant panda entertaining kids. 1 second. Look, all around the Dakota as well, look, you can see lots of people are out tonight. Loads of people are out tonight. And just off the Paseo Maritimo, you've got this little strip of bars and restaurants. I've been down here many times in my videos. Go and check them out. I might go and check it out later. Let's see, look, Panda with the sunset behind him.
Are you from Mallorca under the sun?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
I have to say hi to my mom.
Oh, we got some holidays. Where are you from? Where are you guys from?
The Netherlands.
You're from the Netherlands?
Yes.
Are you Chantal's daughter by any chance?
Chantal?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Chantal, I found your daughter. She's right here on the Paseo Maritimo. Say hi to your mum. George, she's been commenting on the live this evening. So how long are you over here for?
now for almost 1 month.
Are you working over here?
No, I work in Palma Nova.
Oh, really? So you've just come up to Alcudia for the weekend? Or the day?
Now my father and my stepmother.
There you go. And what do you think of Alcudia?
Oh yeah, it's really nice here, yes.
And also, what's it like working over in Palma Nova?
Yeah, Palma Nova is also it's very nice there, yes.
Oh, fantastic. Anyway, okay, so Chantal, there's your daughter. You can say goodbye. Anyway, nice to see you guys. Bye. Brilliant. One sec, I'll just remove my mic. Hold on. Chantal, we found her. And I'm amazed actually. I can't believe we found her because there's so many people down here. Oh, bless you. Well, it looks like she looks very happy and healthy, and it looks like she's been having a great time. So I know mums worry. I always worry about my daughter all the time, but she looks like she's having a fantastic time. So that's brilliant. Love it. Right, down this street as well, look, plenty of restaurants. Casa Villa. Oh, and for gelato, really nice ice cream, where the green umbrellas are as well. Go there. I had a huge ice cream last week. It was so delicious. In fact, I might have to have a quick ice cream after this. Live. Let's keep walking down. God, we've got loads of people down this side of the island. Now, last weekend we had the festivities down here. It's one of the local fiestas. We had the Bal de Bot dance team down here as well. I did put a reel on my Instagram as well if you want to see what that was about. Celebrations like this will continue right the way through the summer. I'm trying to share a few events as well over on the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook page. Go and check those out. And I have to say as well, we had a meal over here in the Suspigia Pizzeria Trattoria to my left-hand side. We used to call it the €6 place a few years ago. It's now about €9 for a meal, 9-10 euros, but it's actually fabulous. The food's very nice. So this comes highly recommended. Really good value, but also very nice food too. Never had a bad meal here. But this whole area, this is like the stage area, so you're going to find, if you do wander down to Alcudia Port one evening, you may well find some events taking place over here. But yeah, look, recommended place to my left-hand side. We always end up in there.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sorry, Alex.
Yes, that's me.
Is it all right if I get a quick photo?
Yeah, you sure? Do you want to? I'm live streaming at the moment. Do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the live?
I'll be on the live.
1 second. Hold on. Let me know where you're from.
So we're from Surrey.
You're
in
from
England.
Surrey.
Yeah.
You're from Surrey, and are you actually staying over here in Alcudia?
We're staying just outside. Been here for a couple of weeks.
In Boyenza, and what do you think of your holiday?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
Definitely much hotter than at home.
Yeah, it's really hot, isn't it? It's only just cooling down now, actually. Okay, yeah, sure. Take a picture. There you go.
You should say, come every year, don't we? And Henry's very obsessed with Mallorca and watches you.
Oh really? Oh bless. There we go.
Thank you very much, Alex.
You guys doing the selfie? What? I don't think anyone's ever. Hold on, just a second. Evan's ever said that. That's hilarious. Oh bless. Oh look, check this out. What's your name? Lois. Hold on. No one's ever asked that. Do you know what? My writing's terrible. Here we go. Wait a minute. Live streaming and yeah. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Look, you can see what I'm going to write as well. Let me just keep you on the live here. Wait a minute. Tell you what, I'll get you to hold the camera. There. Just point it. Just it's kind of got a weird gimbal thing. Hold on. There. Stay with me, guys. I'm going to be back in just a second. Hold on.
Let Dad watch as well. Yes, he will be. We're all up in a restaurant up there watching. Also eating.
Yeah. I'm writing a letter here. Hold on, guys. There we go. There you go. We've got a virtual letter there. Anyway.
Thank you.
Guys, enjoy the rest of your holiday. Bye. Cheers. Bye. There we have it. Oh my goodness. Right. There's always a first for everything. That's really funny. Okay, so we are. Is everyone still there? Can I say, are you still here? Yes, you are. That's super funny. Faith, you're in tonight on the live. Love it. Tim, also, hello from Whitley Bay. You're watching up in Newcastle Way. Right, we're going to be seeing some very busy restaurants over here. Right, so I'm just looking to my left here at La Cabana, and we're coming over to La Bella Vista as well. That's also very, very busy too. We're going to try and make it to the lookout. It may be dark by the time we get there, actually. I'm super sandy now. Super sandy and absolutely boiling hot, and I'm going to head back to the ice cream shop. That's my point of return, I think. Try and get back up to Alcudia Strip. Thank you very much for still being there, Amanda. Chantal, am I going to put this video online? Yes, well this live stream, if you've just tuned in, it will be available on catch up, so the live will be on catch up, so you can go back and watch it if you've missed any of it. I'm going to hang around here and film as well, and that will be online as well at some point. It'll just join the queue in my editing on the whole edit. So I definitely want to do a recorded video, because always when I come and do live streaming, the quality of the video is not very good. So I want you guys to kind of see and also to enjoy like what it looks like at night as well. We're just coming up towards the Alcudia sign too. There's like a queue for it. So many people hanging around it. I can see actually that Holidaymaker here has got a selfie stick. I actually really recommend taking a selfie stick with you on holiday. If you're travelling over with a family, you don't have to be a vlogger to take a selfie stick out with you, but it's brilliant just for taking pictures of you all together. That way you don't have to give your phone to anyone if you want family photos. So that really comes highly recommended. I always do. My daughter cringes, but it's such a good idea. If you're over here with friends as well, just bring a selfie stick with you. Look, we've got the last of the sunset here. And Chantal, you're saying that's how your daughter recognised me. I've got this gimbal here actually. It's a stabiliser. It's not brilliant, it's not perfect, but it kind of does the job a little bit. tries to stabilise the video, because if you're walking around live streaming on YouTube, any stabilisation you've got on your phone gets knocked out by the live stream. Right, let's head up to the lookout. I just want to give you some really lovely views from over here. Right, let's head on up. Still got a little bit of light, still looking a little bit hazy. It's looking quite nice this evening. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't believe you've stuck with me on this live stream tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm absolutely shattered, I have to admit. Especially I have literally no video from this morning, apart from some B-roll, which I'm going to drop onto my date tomorrow. I'm going to settle this down here. Let me just have a quick look through the chat too. I'll just hold that steady. Guys, do you have any more questions? Moderators, can I just say thank you so much for modding this live stream tonight as well. Really, really super appreciate that too. I'm sorry I didn't leg it down here a bit quicker so we could have seen the sun go down, but I wasn't banking on such a long walk. I'm actually going to do a Q&A. I know a lot of other YouTubers do this. I'll put a post on my community page at some point. I'm going to do just a Q&A one Sunday, just dedicated to any questions you may have about about anything really. Ask me what you want, but I think I might try and do a Q&A sesh, I think, at some point. Do I ever do a live stream in Palma? Do you know what? I do it over Christmas. Oh my goodness, it's like probably with the Christmas lights and stuff. I haven't done one over the summer in Palma yet, just because I feel like I'm always live streaming and making content over in Palma over the winter. I did actually make a very quick video in Palma the other day. I had an appointment, so I made a quick video. I've got some tips coming up for you if you're visiting Palma over the summer. I don't want to turn the camera on to myself. I look absolutely terrible. Anyway, all I can say is, guys, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I'm about to melt into the bridge here. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me this evening on this very hot live stream from over here in August in Alcudia, down in Alcudia port. And thank you so much for all the chat tonight. Sorry I didn't get to all the comments. I'll read back, as I always do, over the chat. And just thank you so much for all the super generous super chats, which is all going towards my brand new microphones, which is going to be fantastic. We're going to see an improvement to the Mallorca Under the Sun YouTube channel, and I just apologise about the quality of some of my videos, but I'm going to be scaling back on these as well next month as well. I don't think I can keep up the daily vlogging. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have an amazing Sunday from wherever you are in the world, and I'm going to turn the camera around so you can catch some final views of what it's like over here this evening. And do you know what? I'm going to film my way back to the car as well, just so there's something decent to watch as well. So, and mods, thank you so much for moderating tonight. Really appreciate it, whether you're here or not actually. Glenn, I don't know if you were on here tonight, but thanks ever so much everyone. I'll see you all next Sunday from, I'm not quite sure where just yet, but I shall let you know. So have an amazing week ahead, guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.